Hello subscribers! In this video, we will introduce you to countries that offer the easiest EU citizenships. The reason is quite simple. EU nationals can enter more than 150 countries without a visa, making travel extremely accessible, and you'll have unlimited working rights in the EU and international mobility. And most cases, you can transfer your citizenship to your children and grandchildren. Now, let's look at countries that offer the easiest EU citizenships. Portugal. The first country on our list of the easiest EU citizenships is Portugal. While Portugal is often discussed for the Portugal Golden Visa, few people talk about naturalization. That's quite surprising actually, given how flexible this process can be. For starters, you don't need to be physically present in Portugal to start the process. As long as you establish connections for your business in Portugal, you're good to go. What makes Portuguese citizenship ideal? You don't need to buy property, nor do you need to invest in government funds or bonds. All you need to do is hire 10 Portuguese citizens for your company, and you're good to go. Of course, when you do so, you'll have to pay social taxes, which Portugal has lowered. By hiring people and paying them under a single company, you'll be on the same path for naturalization as everyone else who's on a golden visa. The plus side is that you don't have to divert money elsewhere for the passport. Belgium. Next on our list is Belgium. If you start a business that directly contributes to the Belgian economy, you can get a residence permit. This will, in turn, lead to citizenship. For this country's citizenship in particular, you'll have to ensure that you live here. Unlike Portugal, you don't have to immediately hire some locals to work for you. You just need the right framework. As long as you can provide adequate plans to show how your business will contribute to the local economy, you're good to go. What makes Belgian citizenship ideal? Now, many people associate Belgium with the European Union. Of course, this is because the EU headquarters is located in the country. But the best thing about their citizenship program is that it's quite separate from the EU. They don't care how the business will impact the rest of Europe, or if you plan on expanding it to other countries. Their primary concern is with the local economy, and how your business will benefit locals. As long as you can prove this, you can get a permit, and then work towards Belgian citizenship. There's been a lot of talk of the European Union being dissolved. This has made the idea of settling in countries that benefit from the Union, but Belgium is a strong country itself. Even before the EU existed, Belgium was doing quite well. Lithuania. Lithuania is one of the easiest EU citizenships to have since all they want is for you to put in about $28,000 into a business and keep it going. The Lithuanian company must generate employment for a minimum of one Lithuanian citizen, with a salary not less than 2 average salaries of Lithuania, about 1,780. You can hire a few people here and there, but what they want is for you to keep running your business. You need to be able to show that you can keep the business going and benefit their economy. They'll give you a residency for Europe to ensure that you can run the business as smoothly as possible. What makes Lithuanian citizenship ideal? Lithuania, as mentioned, is part of the Baltic region. These countries have very attractive tax incentives, and they have the great talent available for you to hire. They also follow a model where you're taxed if you take money out of your business. Of course, you need to ensure that you're living there for a while. Once settled, you will be working towards citizenship by investing in Lithuania for a decade. Latvia. Latvia has a very interesting Latvian residency and citizenship program. Like Belgium and Lithuania, they want you to put money into or develop a company that will benefit the local economy. They want you to grow these businesses and pay the taxes associated with them. The country has a program where, if you're doing this, you pay practically no personal income tax. They also have no social taxes for employing locals, and there are many other tax incentives as well. What makes Latvian citizenship ideal? In terms of job creation, Latvia isn't as strict as other Baltic countries. However, the issue with living in Latvia is that you'll have to live there for 10 years before you get your citizenship. You need to ensure that you live there for 9 months every year. Estonia. Estonia has one of the highest capital contributions required for residency. You'll need to put $65,000 into a business. If you're a sole proprietor, the price goes down to $16,000. And to begin your path to citizenship, you'll need a permit. You will also need to hire a few people, But you don't have to do that immediately. What makes Estonian citizenship ideal? It has an extremely straightforward hiring process. If you're willing to put in the time and the work, you can easily acquire citizenship in 8 years. Once the requirements are met, it's a very easy process for citizenship. So, if you decide to move to Estonia, make sure that you've got everything planned properly. If that's done, then you will get your passport. Don't follow the e-residency trend, and make sure that you can commit to staying there for a while. Bulgaria. The last country on this list is Bulgaria, which undoubtedly offers the easiest EU citizenships program. Like Portugal, Bulgaria has had this historic program for establishing businesses. Once you hire 10 people to work for your company, registered in Bulgaria, you get a permit quickly. Then you can begin working towards citizenship. What makes the Bulgarian citizenship ideal? The process is a lot quicker than the Baltic states that want you to stay for 8 to 10 years. Before, in fact, you can get your Bulgarian citizenship in potentially 5 or 6 years. As you can see, that's less than half of the time required by other countries on this list. Up-and-coming entrepreneurs will find this country quite refreshing and good for business. The downside is that Bulgaria isn't part of the Schengen area. This means that you'll have to go through borders when traveling to other European countries. So, you can't travel to other EU states during the weekend, or for a day out. You'll be limited to Bulgaria. And that's all for today. Don't forget to subscribe to your channel and schedule a call with us if you want to have another citizenship.